So, if a student is evaluated and is not found to have a disability that qualifies them for IDEA Special Education Services, worry not, the student may still be entitled to support through a 504 plan. What is a 504 plan? Well, Section 504 of the Rehabilitation Act pertains to the education of students with disabilities, but it is not the same thing as IDEA. Section 504 is an anti-discrimination civil rights law, first and foremost. It protects people with disabilities at the hands of any organization that receives federal funding. It requires the provision of accommodations. Public schools receive, typically, federal funding, so any public school that does not comply by accommodating students with a disability can lose their federal funding. Schools do not get additional funding through Section 504, unlike IDEA, however. Requirements for a Section 504 plan include having a mental or physical impairment that affects at least one major life activity, such as eating, hearing, walking, communicating, working, that is recorded. It is not age-restricted and does not need to have an impact on educational performance. A 504 plan details accommodations that are going to be provided to the individual. An example of this might be a student who uses a wheelchair and attends a school that is housed in a 2-story building that does not have an elevator. Their 504 plan might require that all of the students' classes be held on the first floor, so that accessing the upper floor of the building and therefore their classes would not become a barrier to the students' education.
Created using Powtoon.